them? Oh, okay.
Well, she's a well-known single mother of 8, and between her career and her personal life, she's had a very interesting year, to say the least. Please welcome Kate Gosselin.
Welcome.
Thank you.
It's been a big year for you.
It has?
Yeah, very big. Let me just say, congratulations on your cameo at the opening of the Emmys this year. It was very funny.
Was that fun?
It was so much fun. It was, we laughed for 3 days straight. It was so fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Fallon, I mean, Jimmy Fallon, I think, really loved, I mean, poking fun at you, of course, during Dancing with the Stars, but in a way that was so, like, lovable and charming that when you got the phone call, how could you possibly turn him down?
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, what is life? So,
Right.
I mean, let's face it, I can't dance. We all know that. It's become like a joke. Okay. So when I saw the script, I was like, it is so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very, very funny, and it was so much fun to do, and it was really good to laugh that much.
You know, I was talking to my producer backstage, and we were, you know, you've been through a lot. You very public divorce, trying to raise 8 kids. It's a lot is going on. You're constantly on the cover of every tabloid, and I said to my producer, do you think Kate, knowing what she knows now, would go back and do it all again, or would you not choose to have the cameras in your life and in your house with all that attention that came with it?
I look at it still as a huge blessing. I am able to, I mean, I'm solely providing for 8 kids, and I can do that because of the opportunities, because of the way life turned out for me. So I still, when I go back and think in my mind, because I'm asked that a lot, I think, I ended up with 8 kids, and I never envisioned that, and then I ended up with this change of career that has allowed me to provide for them. And I mean, I'm providing still solely for them, and I'm able to do that. I'm very grateful to be able to have this job that they can be alongside of me while I'm working and they're playing, and it's still, to me, it goes hand in hand, and it's working for us.
So you're saying John's not providing for them at all?
I'm doing it, like I said, by myself. Since our divorce, it's me, and I don't spend time, you know, worrying about it, getting upset about it. I'm just really glad that for them, life has stayed the same. You know, they're in their same house, they're in their same school, and as a parent, that's my job to do it, and, you know, I don't need to worry about anybody else, so.
Well, we have to go to commercial. We have to take a break. We're going to come back and talk more about Kate plus 8 and everything.
Still ahead on Live, we'll announce the next 5 wild and wacky talent contest winners.
Welcome back. We're back with Kate Gosselin. So what, I mean, is your relationship with John as contentious as some in the media make it out to be, or?
It's, you know.
I'll take that as a yes.
It depends on the day. I just know that it's, you know, my focus is the kids and doing the best for them, and you know, John and I are divorced, obviously, but he's still their father, so I do try to keep it as peaceful as possible. I'll speak for myself.
When the kids spend time with him, what do you do?
I basically wait for the phone call for how many of them want to come home.
No kidding.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't really have any exciting plans unless I'm working and traveling.
And so if they want to come home, what happens? I mean, are they allowed to, or?
It's a weird thing, that whole law. It's hard to explain it to your kids who want to be at home playing with their toys and sleeping in their bed and spending time with me. So as much as that is allowed, I'm there for them, and I bring them home.
Wow.
But you're saying basically that they don't enjoy being with him?
You know, some of them do. Different days, different times. They don't mind. Some of them, it's a difficult situation. It's not home. It doesn't feel like home to them. And you know, actually, my 6-year-olds are very torn. They tell me, it's hard, Mommy. It's hard to explain. And I understand that. I mean, they have a need to see him because he is their father, but yet they want to be at home in their house.
What about your older girls? Because they must really be fully aware of what divorce is and what custody means and what all of that is.
This is very new to us. We've only been doing this for about 3 months that he's been actually spending time with them and taking them, so it's very new. And people, I think, kind of forget that, like even at school going back this year, the school didn't realize that we are so new to this switching back and forth thing. And so we're just, that's kind of sinking in, and it's very difficult. You know, they've had friends whose parents are divorced, so they're just trying to get used to the fact that, you know, these are the days, and I'm trying to keep the schedule as stable as possible and not have it flimsy around, because for them that's the best. They need to know, like, I go this many days
kids
or on
like
this
consistency,
day.
for
Right,
sure.
it works out the best. I mean, our whole lives have been consistent.
I want to
so.
show our viewers just a clip from Kate Plus. Say, the thing is, you're all at the ocean. You're all taking a
Yes.
trip. Let's take a look.
Oh, I went out in the water to encourage Kara. And when I came back, her surf instructor and mine had convinced Maddie that if she surfed, they could get me to do it.
If you go out there on the board, we'll get your mom to come out there.
And so Maddie, of course, thought this was grand, because any way to make fun of me possible is perfect. So Maddie said, I'm going out and doing it, so are you.
You have to go because she's going.
I was thinking in my head, I was like, well, I'll just go through the motions, but I'm not really doing this. I don't know. Somewhere along the line, I mean, I was scared silly.
Centered in the board.
I do not like the water. I had never been out in the ocean that far.
Right in the water.
Why don't you have feet marks on the board? I certainly don't like going under any water, even pool water.
I don't know how I got roped into this, literally. No pun intended.
Kate Plus 8 is Mondays at 9 on TLC. It's always good to have you here. Thanks so much for coming.
Great to see you,
Yeah.
Kate.